Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chris Paddock. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Riley Green.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One out. Runners at first and second. That one the other way. One at second. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Jackson Jobe. What do you have on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count full.
Grounds one to short. Sweeney tosses to first. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them. Batting fifth in this one, Byron Buxton.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
That is
produce a
third.
hit, but
That's
he made
shortstop.
solid
Carlo.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now Correa up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Good eye right there. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Throw over to first. Buxton back in there. Buxton off of first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Ty France. Swing at a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Keith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Line drive, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around
The
that pitch
shortstop,
on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next up for the Tigers, Javier Baez.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. The throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Tomas Nido at the plate. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala up and loosening in the pen. Colon also throwing. There's a swing and a miss.
Count is 3-2.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota, here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Edouard Julien.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one
3 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green sizes this one up, makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains 2-2. Back at target field, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is down low. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Paddock done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Jorge
the Twins,
Alcala taking over on the
number
mound.
66.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Riley Green will hit next. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
2 on, 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
The batter, the designated hitter, Justin Henry Malloy.
Justin Henry Malloy digs in now. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Trey Sweeney, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Carpenter at third. Green on second. Malloy at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The throw in. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. Going back. Out of here. His second of the year is 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one missing low. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Trevor Larnach. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Two out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next offering way upstairs. Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Next offering is in for a strike. Larnick off of first with 2 away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Danny Coulombe. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Javier Baez getting ready to hit.
Javier Baez.
That one misses in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now that catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tomas Nido. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's down and in.
2-1.
That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls,
Zach
1 strike.
McKinstry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Clips the corner. 3-2 down.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there are 2 down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Julian. The throw to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still tied 3-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman, Ty France.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Miranda.
One now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tarek Skubal getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder getting loose as well. And it remains 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
So here's Bader now. 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they go quietly there. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now into the game, Mickey Gasper. He'll play
now
second.
Playing second base, number 11.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Gasper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And delivers outside. And that misses. And now 3-1. Spencer Torkelson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Acrobatic throw for 1, on to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Riley Green digs in now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the top of the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied 3-3. Bottom of the inning. So here's Christian Vasquez. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit, Matt Wallner. And it is 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Raced into left. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. One down, runner at first. Down to third baseman, Willie Castro. The 2-1. And there's the strike.
2-2 down.
Man at first, 1 away. Three-two now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Vest out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Grant Herder. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Herder.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Kiersey at second with 2 down. Ground ball to the right side and foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive, and that is the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Now into the ball game on defense, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. He takes over in right.
Number 21.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran.
Now pitching for
He's been so good against lefties.
Number 59. John Duran.
Colt Keith getting ready to hit.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Justin Henry Malloy. Outside low, and it's 2-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Tap foul at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Trey Sweeney in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now Trey Sweeney. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Off the plate inside, 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. A little bit low.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one ripped. And a base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Twins walk it off and win it 4-3.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
(4-3) our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.